Oh, you don't have one yet. Guess what? We're gonna make some new ones.
I'd wear that thing every day.
Heck yeah.
Not every day,
Now, people are gonna ask you, well, what is the Cowboys? Well, that's our youth group. Well, I can't go there because I'm not a cowboy. Well, Brody, are you the top cowboy here? Probably not. Have you had times in your life when you weren't a cowboy? Probably so. Some of us aren't cowboys. Shucks, look here. I came in with hay. I've been hauling hay, which means I had to do some farm work today. Hey. But if you look on the front door up there, there's pictures of a whole bunch of us over there building fence. Wow. We got skills. Everybody can know that Dalton's got skills because they can look up there and see pictures of him and Cody and Brody and some of the other guys. Kyle and Noy up there building fence. Y'all think Kyle could build fence? Hey, we had no clue, did we, Dalton? He just jumped in there and went with us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. I want to be a part of something. Did we pick on Kyle that day?
Yeah.
We picked on Kyle that day. Did Kyle deserve it?
No.
Maybe a little bit. But guess what?
He plays right back.
He played right back. He stayed right in the game. He stayed right up there with us. He worked just as hard as we did. You know what we did? We went and made friends with somebody that we didn't even know. Uncle Charlie knew him. We didn't know him, did we? We didn't know him from Adam. And Uncle Charlie said, "Hey, this is my neighbor. He needs somebody to come help him build fence today." And so me and Brody, Cody and the guys, we loaded up. We went over there, took our fence pliers, took our bag, we went to work. Went over and went to work. You think we probably made friends with Troy, Brody?
Probably.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now that people start watching this, they're going to go, Brody's got fence building skills, Dalton's got fence building skills, Zach's got fence building skills. Heck, I might need to hire them boys. Y'all want to come build a fence for me?
I'll go fence almost every weekend.
Come on, brother. Come on, brother. We can make some money. Heck, we're out there making money. We're fixing Brody's pickup up. We're fixing something up cool for Zach to drive, keeping gas in Dalton's pickup. Guess what? Everybody's going to want to be your friend because y'all are cool. Well, how'd you get a job working for so-and-so? Shucks, he found out I had skills. We got to have some skills. Marketable skills, good skills. You know what? People that bully people are going to look at y'all and go, you know what? I can't take away from Brody because he's a hard worker. I wouldn't want to take anything from that guy. I wouldn't want to beat him out of anything. I don't want to take things from Zach because Zach's a hard worker. Zach's had to work for everything that he had. People are going to start respecting you because you work hard. Volunteer. Teacher ever say, "Hey, I need 2 or 3 volunteers." Who's the first ones to go? I'm there. These two always do. That one does. Now, when I was y'all's age, I was the first one to sit on my hands. I tucked my hands under my legs and sat on them. There's no way I can raise my hand. I got plenty of stuff to do at home.
It also depends on which teacher asks.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that does. Because if you respect them, if it's your act teacher who says, "Hey, I need somebody to come help me with this," or I'm in, shucks. But I didn't volunteer when I was a kid because we had 150 cows in the pasture to feed every evening in the winter. I had 500 sows that I farrowed my senior year. You just farrowed one, that was some hard work. I had 500. In that little tin sow farrowing crate that's at Brody's house. Wow.
We didn't use Fahrenheit crate.
We, well, let me tell you, there were people that didn't like me in Mulhall because I was working hard all the time. If some of the adults worked till 9 o'clock, I figured I'd work till 9:30. So they'd admire me. Some of them didn't like me because I worked harder than they did. Wow. But then when people started learning who I really was, when my buddies from high school, a few of them were going off to Marines and the Army and stuff. Hey, there's no cool music here. Can you send me some of those tapes you used to make? Heck, my skill, besides playing cards, I was really good at playing cards. My skill was music. If there was a new song or a cool song, I had it. Now, what I can carry in music today in this phone, Jay Bartels has helped me carry as many as 20 tall top boot boxes of cassette tapes, 10 milk crates full of records. Boy, when CDs came out, I'm going to tell you something, Brody. We were so happy we didn't have to rewind tapes anymore. Wow. I moved uphill. I was downtown Brown. I was a DJing fool. When I was y'all's age, believe it or not, I can't do it anymore, but when I was y'all's age, I could close my eyes and sit in a recliner and y'all could play any country song and a lot of, well, any country song and any rock and roll song pre-1976. I could tell you the name of the song or the artist that was singing it. For country or rock. I only got beat one time by my friend Aaron Thomas. He was on vacation in some foreign state and found a tape of somebody's cousin singing songs that no one ever heard. That's the only time I ever got beat at that game. But I had some skill. And when people figured out that I had some music skills, they needed me. I DJ'd parties. I started announcing rodeos. You gotta show people what your skills are. Heck, we may find out sometime that Brianna is the best dancer. We may find out that Zach has some hidden talent. Y'all, Brody ever seen me with my hidden talent, tie my hands up? I used to have a trick that I could do, and I'd put my hands together and let somebody tie them up. I've had calf ropers, bull riders tie my hands up, and in a matter of seconds, boom, I'm out of it. Now, it won't work on handcuffs, but it'll work if you tie them up. I could get out of them. Heck, when I started doing some of my magic trick skills, people were going, this guy's funny. Why weren't we friends with him before? You know what? If people are laughing at you, I had one kid that started into my youth group, and his mom comes to me and she says, he doesn't like to go to youth group or Sunday school because the kids all pick on him. I said, why? Well, he's in 5th grade, he weighs 260 pounds. And he walks in, and the kids start to laugh. I said, you boys may think this is real funny, but you ain't gonna single this feller out. And I said, now, who wants some beef jerky? Man with beef jerky or bubble gum in his pocket can make friends. How many of you ever carried gum in your pocket just so you could make friends? Right, nobody. Heck, if I look around here, there's probably some lemon gum around here somewhere. Shucks, I'd make friends, wouldn't I? When I graduated high school, I had a $5 a day habit. Gum. Teachers always hated me because I had gum. But people, that's how I got people to talk to me, because I had gum. They come tell me their problems. And I was solving all their problems out of the Bible. I may not tell them I was. Well, I don't have any friends. Well, I got a friend that died for me. Really? Well, I'll just be your friend if he died for you. He gave his life so I could live. Oh, wow. That's amazing. Y'all know who I'm talking about. It's Jesus. Sometimes they come and say, well, K-Bar, I got this problem. What do you do? I've been reading my Bible. I hadn't accepted Jesus yet. I've been reading my Bible, but guess what? I started giving advice. They come back a little while later and go, hey, that worked. Sometimes they'd even come back, Brianna, and go, did you know that's in the Bible? And I'd go, yeah. I had one of them say, yeah, that's my old speakers back there, Dalton.
I'm looking for extension cord.
Oh, yeah, the extension cord, we need the extension cord for that. The cord for it's in the top drawer over there. Is it run out of battery?
Almost.
Okay. Well, we'll get down to the end and close here. Guys, I want all of us to have marketable skills. I want you to share those skills with your friends so they don't pick on you. I want you to share them with the people that are picking on you. Shucks, we might have the next lady comedian sitting in our youth group. I got a lady that wants to come here and speak to you guys sometime. She had the wildest hair in the universe. People picked on her, and guess what? She is a lady comedian, and she's funny. Use your skills. Make friends with people. Find people that have the same skills you have in the beginning. Then find people that don't have the same skills as you have, so you can fix something up. But I'm going to tell you something about the Jesus that I know. I've been reading this story to my son since December 1st. And we start and we go through it. An angel came and visited a young lady, your age, Brianna. Her name was Mary. She said, the angel tells Mary that you're going to have a special son. And she said, well, I have not been with a man. Well, you're a special girl, special lady, and you're going to have a special baby. And I want you to call him Jesus. Angel visits her husband Joseph later on and says, we want you to marry that lady. Goes a little bit farther into the story. They get married, and Caesar Augustus says, hey, you folks got to come and get tallied up. We're doing a census. It's time to pay your taxes. Come back to the town you were born in. Puts his pregnant wife, Mary, on a little donkey. And they go to Bethlehem to pay their taxes with the last bits of money, last crumbs of food, and all of Joseph's tools. They get there, the inns are all full. He asks, is there any place that we can stay? My wife's about to have her baby, and finally one innkeeper says, I have a barn. Our Jesus was born in a barn with the oxen and the donkeys and the sheep. And he was laid up in their feed crib. They called it a manger. And found him there lying in swaddling clothes. Angel of the Lord appears to the shepherds. fear not. I bring great tidings and good joy. For today, in the city of David, lying in a manger, you'll find Jesus Christ, the Son of God. They went to see the marvelous thing. The wise men came, brought him frankincense, gold, and myrrh. Did it pretty well tell that story? Yeah. You can find it in the book of Matthew. You can find it in the book of Luke. And in the midst of me having my house that first year, and no friends, I'd been invited to church with my grandma, and I didn't feel like I was worthy of being there. Did not. And guess what? I wasn't, because I hadn't accepted him. And on the dash of that old orange truck was the one thing that I needed the most. Had all the answers. And sitting in the stars on Christmas Eve, I dug through my Bible until I found the story of the birth of Jesus in the book of Luke. And it felt so wonderful. And when my grandma came home, she said, "Yeah, shucks, we told that story at church. But I didn't ever feel like I was worthy, didn't feel like I should be there." And boys, cowboys, cowboy girls, if you got friends that feel like that, you need to bring them to this church. You need to make friends with them. Because some of those guys could be the very people that are contemplating suicide. You could be the person that makes friends with them, that makes a difference in their life. We may find out that when we do our youth lock-in on the 28th, that some of the young people from in here have had those same thoughts. And I'm going to tell you something. We are going to know how to spot them. We are not going to let anybody pick on those kind of people. We're not going to let anybody push them over the edge. And when we see it happening to our friends, we're all going to stand up. Dalton's been on a team. Brody's been on a team. You've been on a team, Zach. And this is our team. We call it the Cowboys. And we're not leaving anybody behind. We all bow your heads with me. Gracious and Heavenly Father, today